Hi, I'd like to place an order. Hey guys, so I bet you weren't expecting for my first video after my hiatus to be in the hospital. Last week, as you saw, I posted Daniel's Blooming Roses video, so you guys should go and check that out. That was actually supposed to go up April 5th, but school got crazy. Now the video that you're watching is I'm in the hospital. I mean, by the time this video gets uploaded, I will not be in the hospital. I'll be back home. But I wanted to kind of explain what's been going on in my life, because the last video that I posted of me talking was 5 Feet Apart movie review, which was a little bit over 2 months ago. But yeah, there's been a lot of changes in my life, and basically, how do I say this? Okay, I'm gonna quote Travis Flores for a couple seconds. If you guys don't know who Travis Flores is, he is an amazing person. He is a huge advocate in the cystic fibrosis community. But he and I, sorry, I thought someone was coming. He and I share something in common where we both love being positive. We both love giving and sharing and all that. But in doing that, you can't really show the negative side or the hard sides of CF. And then it gets to a point where you don't know what to share because you want to be positive, but you don't want to be fake. Okay, that's not his exact quote, but there's a video I watched of his, I'll put it in the description box below, that of him basically saying what I'm saying, where I want to be more open with you guys and share the ups and downs of cystic fibrosis. A lot of people always see the this is great side of me, but they never see the this is not so great part of me with CF. So the reason why I was gone from YouTube for so long is because I didn't know what to say on here, because I was really angry at CF. CF kind of changed my plan. Well, actually, it was God changing my plan, but I was just frustrated with CF because I was not able to. I went to Biola University for a year. You guys will be seeing a video about it next week. But I went to community college, then I went to Biola University. It was my dream school. I thought I was going to graduate there, and I could only handle 1 year. And my entire time there, my lung function was slowly declining while I was there because of the Southern California air. So I was frustrated that my lungs couldn't handle it. I was frustrated of where my health was going, and I was frustrated that I couldn't graduate at my dream school. And I was frustrated that I had to move home, and I was frustrated that I'll be going to a different school, and I was just really mad at a lot of things, and I needed time to figure out everything. I got my breakfast. Breakfast! I got a blueberry muffin omelet with ham, cheese, and spinach, and a sausage patty. Not sausage patty. Chicken apple sausage. Same thing, just without the sausage. And then tea and apple juice and milk. You know, I'm no longer really angry with CF or the situation or anything like that, because You know, God has a plan. He had me at Biola when he wanted me there and when I most needed to be there. And where I'm going to be going to school, it's a good school. And there's so many friends and family who have connections to people. And I've already had starting to create a network of people in my area, so I can do work with film. And so there's just a lot of opportunities coming up, and I can totally see that it's God's hand in it all. But I just want to say that there will be times where like I may pop on here and say like, you know, I'm not doing well physically, or I'm not doing well mentally, and that's not to freak people out. It's just showing, you know, that I'm human too, and that I have my struggles too, and that you know, there are rough points with CF, because I want to show you both sides, because by just showing you the positive side, that's not giving you like a realistic view of cystic fibrosis, because there are hard times with this disease. I went to clinic last Wednesday and they told me I'd be hospitalized, but then we negotiated when I'd be admitted because I had a couple things on the weekend. So on Saturday I had the Malleola surf event, and if you guys want to know more information about that or learn how you can partake in that, especially those with CF, I'll link a video in the description box below, because I've done it for several years and I did a video on it last year. So I went to the Malleola surf event, and then I also went to Melissa's paddle out, and honestly that was the most healing experience for me, and it was kind of like closure and kind of like, you know, it's gonna be okay. And then Sunday I had my first paid filming job. For those who don't know, I actually switched majors from psychology, because I was going to study psychology, then go on to become an occupational therapist and work with those who have had brain trauma, where I love helping people, but then I realized more of my passion is in film. So I switched majors to film, but this was my first paid job for filming, and I was really excited about it. But basically, long story short, I'm doing better. My health is on the road to where it should be, and we're just trying to get my body ready for a trip that I'm going on in June. So I'm not going to share where, because I want to keep it a surprise. There are a few people who know, so those who do know, for those who do know, do not comment, because I would appreciate if you would not comment if I've told you. Here's the agenda today. I currently have an IV in my arm, and they want to put a PICC line in my arm. My nurse just came and talked to me, and so the PICC line people are going to come and try to find like a good spot to put the PICC line in. And about like 30 minutes to an hour before I get my PICC line, they're going to be giving me this anxiety medication that like helps relax your body, and then they numb the spot where the PICC line's gonna go. The reason why I'm sharing this is basically to show that I'm not always like, yeah, let's do this medical stuff, because I've had PICC lines before, but getting them when I'm awake freaks me out, and I get nervous, really nervous. So they're just gonna give me some medication later to help me like calm down when the time comes to get the PICC line. So I want to take an Instagram photo. And okay, so my friend Jonlyn, why am I blurry? Okay, so I want to take an Instagram photo, and my friend Jonlyn, I don't know why, but I know why, but she's really good at taking like these laptop like aesthetic photos, and whenever I do it, it looks really stupid. So I want to try to do like a laptop, like you'll see what I mean, but I'll like put the pictures on the screen. I want to try to do that photo, and I don't want it to look stupid. Okay, so I think I got it. Okay, so I just wanted to show you guys this. Right here is where they're gonna put in the PICC line. Right now they're giving me like the anxiety medication that I was talking about earlier, and I feel very drowsy. I got my PICC line. It's right in there, and then my IV is down there. I think my IV is going to be taken out at some point. I'm still very drowsy from whatever the anxiety medication is called. So apparently there's light 1 and light 2. Light 1. Light 1, light 2. Light 2. That does nothing. Good morning, guys. Wow. Good morning, guys. Today has been a very productive day. It's 12 on the dot, and I'm currently hooked up to my IV pole, getting my antibiotic. So basically today all I've been doing is I've been reading Mallory Smith's memoir, Salt in My Soul, An Unfinished Life. I never had the chance to meet Mallory, but I had many friends who knew her. So far I'm loving this book. I'm gonna talk about it in a future video. Big news. I'll show it to you guys later what it looks like on me, but I got my Dexcom G6 put on me, put in me, whatever you want to say, or whatever the terminology is. But I got it put in me today, and I'm actually really excited about it. A Dexcom is a constant glucose monitoring system. So basically, instead of pricking your finger all the time, this is just on your body, constantly checking your blood sugars. For those who do not know, I have cystic fibrosis related diabetes. I was diagnosed with it back in 2011, but it became more aggressive in 2015. And sometimes there are highs and lows I had that just didn't make sense. So it became time to get a Dexcom. It took me almost 2 years to convince me to get it, just because I didn't really want anything on my body, anything that would grab attention. But you know, I'm at the point in my life where I'm like, I really don't care what people think, and I need this to help me with my schedule and to help me with my blood sugar. So I'm really excited. But again, I'll show it to you guys what it looks like later, and I plan on doing a video in the future explaining all the features of a Dexcom and how to use it and all that. Hey you guys, so it's been a while, but when you guys last saw me, I believe I was editing, but it's been a very productive day. I've gotten a lot done, and yeah, that's pretty much it. So I have my dinner now, but I just want to show you guys my dessert. So my friend Elisa introduced me to Mrs. Fields cookies when I was back at Biola University. They're like the best cookies ever, and my hospital has Mrs. Fields cookies on the menu. So I had one last night, so of course I had to have another one tonight. So I have chocolate chip. It's so good. Hello. Wow, okay, I feel like I look like I'm about to tell you guys like a ghost story. Like, you know when you go camping and then, or like when you're little and you hold the flashlight to like the bottom of your face to tell a spooky story. So I think I'm gonna end the vlog here. As you saw earlier, I was FaceTiming my friend and that lasted for quite a long time. So right here is my Dexcom. So if you guys want me to, I can explain about it in future videos. I'm planning on doing a whole video about Dexcom once I get used to it and once I understand it all, figure out all the details. But I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. This is a side of me that not many people get to see. I've definitely gotten more confident with having people see me when I'm in hospital because, I don't know, I get very self-conscious when I'm in hospital. So I hope you guys enjoyed this vlog. I get discharged tomorrow. So again, by the time you guys are watching this, it will be like 2 weeks or 3 weeks past of when I was actually hospitalized. But those who follow me on social media, be sure to follow me on social media. But those who follow me on social media would know when I was actually hospitalized and all that. So that's it for today's vlog and this week's video, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.